the night before the night before. It is getting darker here, as it's getting darker earlier, as you know. Fall is around the corner. It's actually right here. Okay, making this video to explain to you the tournament situation tomorrow. Okay, it is a best of three tournament. If you don't know how this works, you got three matches played. The first one to win two wins. So if you go to game three, you tied 1-1. Next one to win wins. There will be a best of five in the championship because in a double elimination tournament, there's going to be one person that goes undefeated until the end, until the finals. And they'll play the loser's bracket winner, which already has a loss from a round. You have to have two losses, two round losses, two series losses to be eliminated in a double elimination tournament. So, if the winner goes all the way and then the loser gets up, the loser has to beat him in two different sets because he doesn't have a loss yet. So he has to lose twice to get eliminated. I'll do a better fix to this because I added the best of five for the championship. So the actually whoever wins 3 out of 5 games deserves it, no matter if they lost and the other person didn't lose yet. Extending it because that'll truly show that the person from the losers bracket, if they win that match, they deserve to win the whole thing, making it easier and just less time taken up. Okay, so whoever loses when you draw from the winners bracket to the losers bracket, you can win every game of the losers bracket, come out of loser bracket finals into the finals against the winners, the guy who won the winners, and that's a championship. But once you lose 2 rounds, you're out. All right. I recommend anybody who gets eliminated early or even midway through to please continue watching. I will not be able to stream every match because it would take too much time. I originally wanted to do one game at a time. It would just take way. It would last hours and hours. But certain games like the losers bracket finals, the winner bracket finals, and the finals will all be streamed for everybody to see one at a time. Okay, and I'll be commentating the ones I'm not in. Okay, so I recommend you guys to please watch and stick around because it'll be intense. I will have Twitch. I will be streaming every match I have up on Twitch with a face cam, and I will have my mic on so you can hear some trash talk. Or if I stand up and punch my screen, or stand up and I like yell like I did in the Halo 3 tournament. First one I went to when I no scoped a guy, I was on top of the tower in pit. This guy was jumping up. I went looked down, no scoped him. I jumped up and like I was like yeah, and it was against the best team, which I'll never forget that moment, man. I want another moment like that. To remind you, the maps are Construct, Pit, Narrows, and Guardian. Every map, I have strategically placed weapons to make it as balanced as possible, okay? Balanced as possible. Power weapons, snipers, except for Narrows, they only have 4 shots per and spawn every 2 minutes. Narrows has 8 shots because Narrows is such a elongated map, a long map. You're not going to be going head to head up close of Narrows a lot. It's more of a control your area kind of map. So there is more sniper ammo, but I may make 3-minute spawners on the snipers for that map because I don't want it to be all snipes. That'd be sucky, and that gives benefit to sharpshooters like me, Noah, Josh, and Wesley, the ones who pretty good snipers. Okay, well guys, I'm going to give you an in-depth look at all the maps. I've done walkthroughs for every map except the pit. I'll give you an in-depth look. I will tell you the spawners on the weapons, on the power weapons. The less meaningful ones like the SMGs, plasma rifles, plasma pistols, silence SMGs, brute shots. It's not necessary to give you the timers, not because people will not be waiting for those weapons, but rockets, shotgun, sniper, mauler, things like that, I will give you info on. Get ready for an in-depth look. See you guys tomorrow, and please remember these times because timing, weapon timing is everything in 1v1s. I want everybody to know everything going in, no excuses. I want to give everybody an equal chance. 1v1s is not just about gun skill. It is also about brains a lot and map movement. Like me and Mike playing against Noah and Tim. Like that matchup on paper was extremely close. You could not tell who was going to win, but not to rub it in. The first game was close between me, Noah, Tim, and Mike. I mean, yeah, with us team together with me and Mike. But the second one, it was on Epitaph, and me and Mike rotated perfectly. Every time we killed them, we would rotate. They could not predict us. Rotation is everything, especially in 1v1s. Unless you are playing someone more skilled than you and you want to play defensive and make them come to you, that's viable. I mean, just don't camp all game in that same position because people will not want to see that and they'll be complaining. And I will see you in the video. All right, guys, I've decided to say that there's no need for me to show you these maps again. I will tell you the spawn the timers after this walkthrough of all map weapons, specific types of weapons. So we got this sniper rifle. 2 minutes on the pit. Spawns every 2 minutes. Snipers respawn every 2 minutes on every map except for narrows. It spawns every 3 minutes on narrows, but it has an extra clip because narrows is a sniper map and it's a long range map. You're gonna need to use them. Bubble shields in all maps spawn. That's wrong. To 120 for every 2 minutes for bubble shields. I need to increase the time because they're very valuable, and 1v1s are actually very valuable. Camo spawns every 2 minutes on every map. Okay. Camo will spawn on the pit. Camo right here. 2 minutes, every 2 minutes. Good thing I'm ending these things at the last minute. Watch out for the coils. Fusing coils are always here. Usually shotguns here. I changed it to carbines. Shotguns are 2 OP. To have 2 of them on each map. This is rockets. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes on every map for rockets. Oh yes, and there's one more important thing for me to show you. Well, there's maulers here. I changed this to the ODST. New ODST. Freaking SMG, and this is a fire grenade. Just for the hex, just the lulz. Very rarely used. Then a shotgun. Spawns every 2 minutes with 0 clips, only 6 shots. And that is it. Alright guys, one final thing. Re-going over the matches and when they're going to be starting. Well, match 1 and 2 will be Josh versus Wes and Mike versus Tim. These matches will start at 10:15 sharp at the same time. 10 minutes after, Noah and Carol and me and Zach will start. Best of 3, first to win 2 games, and we'll go on from there. Just to make sure, guys, you know who you're preparing for. And I shall see you tomorrow.